Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the Twisted CB Ranch YouTube. I'm going to do a little different video than what we normally do. I'm currently out in our smaller horse pasture. It's about 2.5 acres. I have my 3-year-old thoroughbred out here. I have Caleb's trail mare, and I have the mini. So I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction on the thoroughbred and kind of what the plans are with him. So you guys enjoy. This is the 3-year-old thoroughbred gelding I was talking about. His jockey club name is not going to happen, but we all lovingly call him Mouse. He's just a quiet, easygoing dude that we love having in the barn. So let me tell you all his story. So Mouse's story is a little different, as he was a horse that I had gotten with the intentions to resell. In October of 2020, I had been looking for resale horses to start on her saddle for about 60 days and then resell them into a second career. So I'd gotten a yearling filly who just wasn't working out, and I sold her to a gentleman who got her started on her saddle as a trail horse. So I went all of the 2021 year with nothing to resell. And then in, I believe, February, I get a message that's from the gentleman who was looking for me. He said, "Hey, I've got you a horse." I said, "Okay, what's the info?" He said he's a 3-year-old, he's a gelding, and he's sound. I had no idea what color he was, if he really was sound, or anything that was like detrimental to him. So I took a risk on this horse, but the only situation that I ran into that kind of put a hitch in the plan of getting him was he needed to be off the track by a Thursday morning, or he was just going to be going somewhere else. So I made a few phone calls, and luckily my sister and my dad were able to go pick him up, and they kept him for me for about a week until I could go pick him up. When they picked him up, he was very thin. He was only getting about a handful of feed a day and a little bit of hay. He hadn't been training. He was just too slow. He literally is the horse that stands out there on the track and is just like, yeah, I'm here. So my goal was to get him, fatten him up, get him riding, and sell him. Well, then it arose that we were not going to be able to attend the NBHA Open World Show in Perry, Georgia this year. So then I got nosy, and I looked at his recent workouts, because he's never raced, he's just trained. And a thoroughbred gets what's called a published workout, which is published on the Equibase database system, that you can look up and see when your horse was worked, and what he worked, and how fast he went, and things like that. So I looked it up, and his last workout was in December of 2021. Making him eligible for the 2022 Thoroughbred Makeover National Symposium at the Kentucky Horse Park in October, which is the same time that we'd be prepping for Perry, Georgia. So I thought it over, and I talked to Caleb, and I really was just like, I think this is something we should think about. Ma'am, excuse me. Something we should think about and see how it goes with him. Well, he is far beyond and past my expectations so far. I've not had a horse that's been loping the pattern in under 3 weeks. He's very easygoing. He's very, very trainable. I'm being bitten by a cat. I have 5 barn cats that like to be in my business all the time. So I'm applying for that to be put on the trainer wait list, since technically the applications have already closed, but they do have the wait list option. And once we find out that, then I'll really start gearing him up for that. Right now, I'm going back to just doing the slow stuff, because I'm pretty positive I'm going to enter him in competitive trail as well. So we will be competing in 2 disciplines while at the horse park in October. So I really hope you all enjoy his journey and follow along with all of his progress. And I will link some clips in this as well of how he's doing and some of the things we've been doing around the farm. So stay tuned for all of his progress.
go. Good boy. Good boy.